What is good, everyone? I'm Andy Malfrino. With me, as always, the late, great Pat the Grateful Dead George. Pat, how the hell are you? Are you ready to listen to some more Every Time I Die?
I'm ready to do this. This is the one that I'm least excited about.
This is the one you're not hyped about?
This one I'm not super hyped about. I don't remember responding to this too well when it came out originally.
This is probably, for me, the least listened to of their albums. So this will be an interesting one. You're not hyped for it. I'm drastically unaware of the songs on this.
Let's get in and out.
Yes. So we hop it. That was definitely a song. Next one.
Hey, Andy, what do you feel about skipping the next track, huh?
How about we get like 3 songs in? How about we do a quick 30 and get the fuck out of here?
We're both over this, right? I don't think it'll be that bad. I hope it won't be that bad.
No, it'll be fine. But anyway, thank you for hanging out with us. We were off last week. I apologize. There was a scheduling conflict. I was in Austin, Texas, doing shit.
You're being a little ostentatious, I heard.
Yeah. Who told you that?
You did.
Oh, okay.
In the letter you wrote. You wrote me this letter, remember?
That would be so
yeah,
sick.
Pat. It is so hot here in Texas.
Oh, no. Dearest Patrick, I talk like this. I've been here for 2 days, and I talk like this. I'm so fat and hot.
My balls will never be the same. I've sat on them 4 times because of how hot it is.
Oh, dearest Patrick.
Yeah,
oh,
it's good to have you back in the States. How you doing?
Oh, I'm calling everyone who's not white Mexican, even the black guys.
To their face.
To their face. Migrant, I'm going to migrate my foot up your ass. Anyway.
You know, they didn't used to be part of the country. So you actually, technically, you visited a foreign land that time. So welcome back to America.
Woo! USA. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We do these every week. We're on Every Time I Die right now. If you're new to the channel, we have been talking about all their albums. Last Night in Town, Hot Damn,
Gutter Phenomenon,
The Big Dirty, and that means now we are on to New Junk Aesthetic. So Pat made it very clear. So do you dislike this album, or is it just the one you're least excited about?
So honestly, I will say it's probably also my least played album of theirs as well. And I think from what I remember, I will dislike this album.
Interesting.
I from what I remember, there are some, obviously it's one of my favorite bands. There's going to be a ton of bangers, I'm sure. A handful at least. But I think it was the overall presentation. So I would love to be proven wrong. But hey, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not usually wrong ever. So I guess
you haven't been on this pod yet.
Nope. Or honestly, in most of my life or friendships, relationships, and or jobs and traffic, every traffic altercation.
You're a big
and I just won most humble. So I'm really excited about that one.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm happy for you. So this will be a good album for you to hop into. This was at the beginning of when I was sort of getting. Well, no, that's right. I bought the Big Dirty. I had the CD of Big Dirty. I remember that's when I was still like hyped of Every Time I Die, and then I had the falling out with Jordan at Warped Tour. It was traumatic.
We won't go over it again. Watch the first review that we did of Last Night in Town. We go over both of our issues with the boys.
He wouldn't get out of a chair to shake my hand, so I had a vendetta against the whole band.
Honestly,
I was in high school. It was valid.
I've never related to any interaction ever. More in my life than you explaining that and me just going like, all right, I guess I hate you now. Forever. So,
legitimately, because I went to go see Every Time I Die in 2008, which was my last year of high school, and then this album came out in 2009. I was just like, maybe I'll get around to it, fellas. because Jordan, what?
Oh, you got something new, do you? Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, did you draw the album cover yourself? Well, I hope someone else likes it.
I got a New Unearth album I'm going to listen to real quick, but go ahead and if you want to just slide that in the pile there, I'll give you a list.
I'll get to it when I don't know, try to give a fuck.
But I will say the entire time that they were near my home, and I was able to go to the show, even with this album being out and it being such a disappointment at the time. I was
What was that, dude?
I'm being a real bitch tonight.
Dude, yeah, that was fucking. That was so catty. I was crazy.
I did it on purpose, but it was
but it was so smooth that you're like, this is from experience.
I could be an actor. I think I'm gonna try acting.
Yeah,
that's just lying. But I still love them live, by the way.
That's why you and me are pretty locked in. I also feel like I could be a great, as long as I don't need to like cry.
Yeah,
I could be a great actor.
As long as I can create my character and write all my own lines and just react to everything you guys say, then yes, I could be a great actor.
You going like, oh, what?
And I go, that didn't happen. And they go, oh yeah, I forgot from earlier. Sorry, can we take that again?
So
Pat, you need to read your fucking lines.
That'd be so funny. You're in like a biopic. It's just you going, you're not Muhammad Ali. You're like, oh fuck, I'm an actor.
Will.
You're like,
oh, Muhammad.
Who the fuck is Muhammad? Will. Anyway, all right, let's check this out.
I want to bring up a fun fact. This is their first album off of Ferret Records, and this is their first one on Epitaph Records.
This is their first Epitaph, and they stay on Epitaph the rest of the time, right?
Even though this album was, let's just get into
it. I thought you were gonna be like,
no, that was good. That was anticipation.
No, I had it in my head. I was ready for you to be like, it's a bit. There's two options you could have gone. You go like, oh, it's a bit pedantic, and then another good one. Here, let me wind it up. You like, oh, it's good, but it's a little derivative. That's another good. That's a good cunt word.
I don't know what that means, so I think that is a good one because I was gonna say pedestrian, and I always thought like
that's a good one too.
Like walking on the street, like they're pussies or something. Like they don't have a car.
Wait, what does pedestrian mean?
I think they're walking on the street. They're walking.
No, but it means as like an adjective.
You're blocking traffic, you scumbag. Get out of the road.
As an adjective, it means lacking inspiration or excitement, dull.
Go to the sidewalk. That's what it's meant for. You're pedestrian. You're boring me with your limbs.
All right, we're getting pretty pedestrian. Let's listen to this fucking album.
Let's get this over.
Oh, I actually didn't even mean it like that.
I love the artwork though.
Yeah, the artwork rules. I believe this is the first artwork where it's like a specific drawing of Jordan's, which if you guys aren't familiar with, you probably are. Jordan is a dope artist. So he's a really good Instagram follow.
Yeah, really interesting. Now that we buried the hatchet.
now that we spent 10 minutes shitting on it, let's be complimentary for 5 seconds. Dude, what's it like being a fucking cunt? Speaking of that, no, I'm saying us, not just you, us. Speaking of which, I have I'm too excited. I have to wait till Sunday, but I have such a good fucking topic for Drag the Lake.
Oh, good.
Speaking of being a cunt. Anyway, let us get into New Junk Aesthetic. Here's the first song, Roman Holiday. So
Yeah.
I don't want to immediately literally do the joke we were saying.
Yeah.
But I actually do kind of want to let it roll into Marvelous Slut to see something.
Okay. Okay.
But this is
We like the song. I promise. We like the song.
I'm not doing the bit. This is for science.
Okay, science, guys. Guys, grow up. Okay, it's science.
Also, I gotta go to bed a little bit early tonight, and no.
We talked about the boat for so long. Before No More Heroes. Don't worry.
Yeah, I edited all that out for YouTube. Yeah. They don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, no, this isn't. This isn't me trying to be funny. I actually want to just let it ride.
I was gonna say, because I was like, this seems like one of my first comments was gonna be like, I think it's gonna roll into the next one. So yeah,
because it's like if it rolls into the next one in a good way, it's gonna change my opinion on it. You know what I mean? Okay. That's why I want to hear the next song.
Science, guys, grow up.
Science.
Yeah, you can back it up a little too if you want. Yeah,
a little bit extra room for more science.
A little bit of science elbow room for those nerds. Hey.
Hell yeah. There we go. So starting it off, we have Roman Holiday right into the Marvelous Slut. And that is why I wanted to keep it rolling, because it kind of did what I think it was going to do, where Roman Holiday on its own is a very boring Every Time I Die song. But if you start the album with that, with the crazy dissonance up top, and then sort of the very just straightforward, lots of eighth notes, like with the rhythm and shit, and then you have the crazy dissonance on the end, and then you transition into, because if you notice, Roman Holiday was 3 minutes, Marvelous Slut was 1:44, so having all that big build up to something that packs a huge punch, I like that a lot more. You know, so it made me, because I think it's like it makes me think of, there's this great song by our favorite, Gallows. There's this great song by them called The River Bend, I believe.
Yeah, it's from Pocahontas.
Yes.
Just around the river bend.
Yes, nailed it.
Was there a raccoon in that one?
Yes, there was a raccoon on the Gallows album.
Was his name Miko.
Yes, all of these things are correct and accurate.
No,
the River Bank.
Oh, no,
that actually wasn't the one I was thinking of. Oh no, I was right. There is the River Bed, but that. Oh no, you know what? A lot of rivers, dude.
Yeah.
No, there was a song "The Vulture." because
the river.
Yes, the river vulture. And but they had the song The Vulture, which had a really, really long acoustic intro where he was like singing over, and you're like, this is nice, but that's not the fucking part I want. But when it finally it finally like gets cooking, and then the song kicks in, they have kind of this like really fast hardcore song. It like the long intro builds this anticipation that makes the rest of the song even better. They do the same thing with the last track on the album, Misery, really long piano intro that I will admit I do skip ahead from time to time, but if you like really want to soak it in, having that long fucking intro makes the song a lot better because it builds that in anticipation. So
Andy, it couldn't be more of a polar opposite than your
in the context of this, I do think that this intro makes the Marvelous Slut hit harder.
I'm gonna take your opinion. I'm gonna throw it in the trash real quick. Don't mind me. It's no. I don't mean anything personal by it, but it's absolute trash. No harm, no foul, right? You know, I don't mean that personally.
I messed up.
Yep. Yeah, you dropped the ball. It's okay.
I'll do better next time.
So I feel like the first song is, you know how we talked about like each one of these, like a couple albums is like a little mini generation, a new phase. They kind of work into a new one and out of another one. I feel like this one is them starting into their, where like what I really love about their later records is there's like the sludginess of it, the simplicity of it, and it's just like giant. Like I don't want to give too much away, but that weird piano song, I think it's on Low Teens. It's very simplistic, but it's so I actually really, really responded more to the first song. And then my first thought was when I heard the Marvelous Slut, I remember thinking like, do you think this is where they met? What? Jordan and the singer from Dillinger. Do you think this is where they're like, hey man, we should do something sometime? And like, this is like the origin of them being like, and then this is where it's the lead singer of Dillinger Escape Plan is the other vocalist on Marvelous Slut.
Is he? There's two vocalists on it.
Yeah. He's like, he's the other guy.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
I
literally.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, you were saying, is that where they met? And I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. That was just a joke I was making, essentially saying like this is where Better Lovers really started, and the tension between Keith and the rest of the band, because he's like, wow, they're really responding. He got vocal cucked on this one because they're like, wow, his scream's amazing. He should be the lead singer of Every Time I Die. And Keith was like, what? And we're like, we're just joking, dude. Come on, we're joking, bro. Hey, maybe you should fill in for Keith sometime. And Keith went, guys. And he drew himself. That was his first bath. Then he was just like, I'm just gonna go relax for a little bit. This
will never end negative in about 10 years.
but the Marvelous Slut to me, like, and Andy, I'm gonna stop bullshitting with you now. I feel like I felt like they were regressing back to like Gutter Phenomenon. They were like, what would we do if we were writing Gutter Phenomenon?
Oh, interesting.
Again? Because I feel like we already dealt with that in the Big Dirty. They really, I feel like, settled a lot of that kind of vibe from Gutter Phenomenon that they didn't really do well with. And now they're like doing it again. And it's like, all right, we got it. We know you like this song. We've heard you play it a bunch.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take. It's wrong, but so here's. Sorry, I'm doing what you did.
No, I like it. I was like, oh, Andy's got a really good point. Let me try to figure this out. And there was it's totally worth it. You burned me twice. You got me twice.
Wow, that's such a cool, thought out opinion. Too bad it's wrong. And
I literally wrote it down. I was like, that actually is a good thought.
Oh wow. Well, here I got something else for you to write down. It's wrong.
Let me just cross it out. Actually, I'll just cross it out.
Yes, you cross that out for me.
Sorry about that.
No, I hear what you're saying about Gutter Phenomenon. I did not. Maybe anyway. I did not. Dude, nah, it's way funnier if you try to sneak it, because that's more of a competition.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like to be performative. I like to be a champ that fucking wins things.
You were talking about it, so I figured like there's no way he's gonna miss it this time.
No, but on Gutter Phenomenon, I get what you're saying musically. Now let them have it on that mix, and like anything not that mix will not make me think of it. So my mind wasn't there. I will say there is part of me that notices a little bit of like later, like what they're going to do on the later albums creeping in, because it like I don't know, just the way it had a more straightforward it had a more straightforward nature, like a Gutter Phenomenon song, but it was creeping into I don't know.
The second part was good though.
I don't know exactly.
Yeah. I
don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's like the weirdness of like later albums, like the next one we're gonna listen to, X Lives, was really cool because it felt super weird compared to everything else.
Yeah, I remember it feeling very alien compared to a lot of theirs.
Yeah,
really, really like a weird.
X Lives kind of sits on its own.
Yeah, I agree.
It really does.
I remember it being just such a breath of fresh air after this stinker.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know how I'll feel about this. I don't know if I'll feel stinker, but I will say this. Like, this was the era I was sort of like whatever about, and then I remember when X Lives came out, and then they had first off the first song off that was called Underwater Bimbos from Outer Space or something like that.
Yeah.
And then just the way that they start off with the lyric, I want to be dead with my friends. I just love weird.
Yeah. Like I love that song. Yeah.
Sorry. I love very like quirky but nihilistic lyrics. I don't know.
I love when the iron, he just keeps repeating the iron sharpens the iron. Like we're talking about it. That's how excited we are about the next album.
That's how good.
We're 2 songs in and we're like, oh, do you want to just do another 2 songs real quick?
You want to just do 2 fers every time? We'll do 2 for 2 every time.
Let's have a fun challenge. Let's see if we can get 3 in.
They're like, how did they like New Junk Aesthetic? They talked about X Lives most of the time.
Yeah. Hey man, remember that song that they do on the next album? It's like that one. Never mind. Let's just play the next one. Play the third one.
All right, let's keep it moving. This song is also not on X Lives. It's called Who. It's called Who Invited the Russian Soldier.
Wait till they send you something home in a box. See if you're dancing when water is everywhere. Which is endless, but that's not ambiguous. Wave as it carries him off. Pulse while it fits you in hospital gown. Or fuck with the men dressed in white. Slip into bed with the fire that consumes your house. Sitting on your surveillance tape. Smile in your autopsy photo for one. Phone out the boys and bury your bones.
we go. Who invited the Russian soldier? Yeah, dude, I'm having fun with this. I will say this song was a little wordy.
Yeah.
The way that they
it was like rushed, like it was kind of like and then I went over there and then I was here and then and also it felt like it like out of nowhere had a weird, like it was pretty evenly speeding up, slowing down, but it just felt like out of nowhere it just had this weird time like jump, like it just jumped a little bit faster.
And I think that's because literally there were parts that were flowing, and then it felt like Keith was like, well, no, I have these 8 more words to say, so let's just add 3 more beats to this measure so I can finish this line. And it just, like, that would be my only complaint about this song, because I really kind of like how this is recorded. I do think with the style that they're going, it would have benefited them to record it like the last album, but yeah. I don't know. I still enjoy the mix. I still enjoy the mix more or less on this. It's very clear. You can kind of like hear all the ins. You can kind of hear all the like ins and outs of the guitar and shit like that. But yeah, my only complaint is it just sounds like Keith put too many words into some of these lines.
That might be the answer to my problem with it. I don't know why this song doesn't wow me. Like, it's crazy. It has everything that I love. It has literally everything they do in the song I love, and that might be it. It just, that's the weird rushed parts, and like
I think the song structure is a little bit off. It has a bunch of really good parts, but it doesn't like flow from part to part very well.
It doesn't feel like fully realized. It doesn't feel like thought out. You know what I mean? Like it really does. Maybe you know, sometimes like bands, we talk about that a lot of times. Bands will like just kind of rush a song for an album. Like if this is what I get instead of an interlude, I'll take it. I got nothing bad to say about it. But like if this is meant to be like, I really love, like who in the band, raise your hand. They're all here, by the way. Raise your hand if this is your favorite song. You know, nobody in the band likes it. You know what I mean? Nobody raised their hand. None of them are paying attention. Jordan's painting. That kid never paints. I can't turn the camera around because of the AI, but so
this is the one time it won't fucking move.
It's weird. I don't know what happened. It like fucking malfunction or something.
Finally figured it
tons
out.
Of faces in here.
Well, I mean, every time I die was showing up, and they reunited for your attic.
They're not talking. They're all here. They're not happy about it. See what I did. I told them that they wanted to apologize, and Keith. They wanted to apologize, and like now they're mad at me. But like, I feel like they're gonna talk anytime. I made them spaghetti.
That's crazy. You bamboozled each of them.
Yeah, it worked. It does work, guys.
I could go for some spaghetti. I've been trying to tone down my tum-tum, so I haven't been eating pasta. I was going crazy on the pasta for like a month.
Dude, pasta rules.
Pasta rules so
way better.
Hard.
Also, X Lives is such a good album.
Yo, this song would not have been on X Lives.
No, wait. They never would have put this on X Lives.
They never would have let this fly on X Lives. No, I like the song. I just thought I'm enjoying.
I'm going with the thing.
It's a fun bit. I'm enjoying the hell out of this album.
Yeah, this is a good song, but it was kind of just like, I don't know why I don't like this one, but I really did.
It was. The flow was a little off.
Yeah, I think
what?
You want to go 4 or 5 or 6? No?
I just really want to listen to X Lives. No, sorry.
What if he does the next one? You just play an X Live song.
That'd be so fucking
we can't do that. Chronologically, that would be wrong.
Chronologically, that would be illegal. All right, here's Wonderlust.
together, trying to make an honest mistake. Just let me try that one more time. With that smile on my face. Now the road is empty, as every promise is. If life is pointless, then point taken, singing. So light another candle, point my body out to sea. Because your heart is no place for a wretch like me. Another stranger passing, a common dissonance. If life is pointless, then point taken, singing. So light another candle, point my body out to sea. Because your sun is no place for a wretch like me. When I unearth these passages, well, I appear to be proud. Not if you're listening close enough. Not if you're sounding it out.
It's him on the cover.
It's the cover.
It's Keith.
It's the cover. The cover is Keith.
Guys, that's a secret. I love when you hit start and stop, and it's like you're booping him on the nose.
Give him a little boot.
Like, boop. Boop. Time to rock.
Anyway. Pat, what did you think of that?
No, Andy, you go first. No,
What?
that's absolutely my least favorite single of theirs.
Oh no, I wasn't even gonna shit on it that hard. I just was like, I always talk first. Pat, what
Oh.
do you think?
I don't, man. I know why this one does well. I don't like the song. It really doesn't feel. I hate to say this because every time I die wrote these songs. Like it just doesn't feel like. And
Yeah, it feels bad to shit on the people, or feel like
Yeah.
we're not shitting on it. We're trying to be constructive. but-
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Like it just feels like they can do.
Oh, that
better than this.
now I hope you get in a car crash. Not really, but that was crazy, Pat.
No, it's one of those things that like I don't understand. This video is so it doesn't make any sense. Like it's so weird. He's reacting to things. It just feels very everything on this feels so shoehorned. But as far as like their singles or anything like that, I don't think that this is even a good representation of the band. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah, this song to me had a bunch of good parts. Like I definitely there was a bunch of guitar parts where they were kind of doing like they were doing these like or there was like runs that they were doing like but they were doing them in unison, kind of like doing octaves and shit, which were really cool. I really liked when they were the one part was like Lord, like because the song's kind of in like 12/8, so it's having that 3 feel. But the drum part is going like boom da boom da 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 boom da boom, like going fast, which kind of like, and then he's also doing a vocal line that is kind of like rhythmically a little bit not in line, but in line with it. So like that's like what I'm trying to say is there's all these. It's weird because there's all these parts singularly I really enjoy, but as a whole, the song just gets kind of boring in a weird way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is like this band doesn't bore me. I know that they're not a boring band.
That's why we listen to them.
Right. So like
because they're so exciting.
Right. So like when I hear this, I'm just like, what's going on, guys? Everything all right?
Doing? What are we doing, boys?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like when you see one of your favorite sports players not playing their sports as well or not giving a great performance in some way.
Yeah.
You don't go, I hate these guys or this. He's a piece of shit. He's like, you're just like, what's going on with him? Like it's like he's not like it doesn't make any sense, you know. And by the way, I said it could be a woman too, but come on. So I said sports. So if you want to go,
got him. Stupid fucking broads
in there too. Now, just if whoever else didn't hate me, I'm not trying to talk shit about Every Time I Die. I'm saying this album just lacks to me, and like it's so far. I've listened to this multiple times. I know I have. Because I definitely tried, but when I was definitely disappointed in that video, and I feel like it's like when I invite friends that don't normally watch MMA to watch MMA, and I'm like, yeah, this guy's got the most knockouts in this division, and then like it's just a bunch of fucking grappling the whole time, and it's boring. And
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's like It just feels like they're on Epitaph. Holy shit, I love Epitaph. That's one of my favorite labels. And they're gonna have music videos now. And I'm like, what happened to the funny? This isn't funny, guys. You guys are doing funny before, remember?
Well,
funny.
I will say though, every album they do a funny, they do a kind of dark, they do a serious, but I think this is the only video of the album. What'd you say?
Didn't they on Big Dirty? I think they did double funny. Maybe that was it. Maybe they hit their limit because they did Werewolf and what was the other one? Do you remember?
Oh, you might be confusing New Black with a Big Dirty video.
No, because Werewolf was the Teen Wolf thing.
But you're saying they did double funny. I don't know if they did double funny.
I'm pretty sure they did double funny.
Okay, we'll get the evidence or shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, yeah, I think I do. So
keep just talking a lot, not really backing up what you're saying. So
I don't have the internet at my house today. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Andy.
I think I think Werewolf was the only video from Big Dirty.
And it was funny, so they went all funny. I was right. You're right, Andy.
it was really, really good, so that is considered double funny.
Yeah. It was like really, remember you went ha ha, not just ha.
Damn, Pat.
Double funny.
How do you fucking figure that shit out, dude?
For a retarded person, I do mental gymnastics pretty well.
Woo! We're having fun, dude. Let's keep it moving. This song is called For the Record.
God knows I've longed to feel something, but now's not the time. Caught up in the heartless disorder of a Friday night. Focused, I'm staying distracted till on the side of the tiresome and clinical patterns of my life. I will cherish this love for the rest of my night. The rest of my night. One day I'll find myself facing the firing line. Serve me right for the record. My crimes, I will cherish this love for the rest of my night, the rest of my night. Lord have mercy on my soul. I've had a good run but can't run anymore. Just put me down. Lord have mercy on my soul. I've had a good run but can't run anymore. Just put me down. Can't sidestep the long arm for too long. With this paper trail, I'd like to devour my heart for some material. But I'm a drunkard, a coward, a crook. I had to change my ways. Face the music, carry the can, etc. etc. What next? What next? What next? What next? So there's gotta be something more than this. What next? What next? What next? What next? What next? What next? There's gotta be something more than this. What next? What next? Trust me, I'm still with you so. 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 I just wish you were here. Someday I'll bound to feel guilty, but now's not the time. I'm sure I'll get what I'm due. Everything will be fine. Hell bends are fine, even next fix in the fall. You're in a cab on the way to your house. Change the lines. I will cherish this love for the rest of my night. The rest of my night. Lord have mercy on my soul. I've had a good run but can't run anymore. Just put me down. Lord have mercy on my soul. I've had a good run but can't run anymore. Just put me down. Can't sidestep the long arm for too long with this paper trail. I'd like them to devour my heart for some material. But I'm a drunkard, a coward, a crook. I had to change my ways. Face the music, carry the can, etc. etc. Please forgive me.
There we go. For the record, I enjoyed that one a lot. It was a lot more straightforward than your average Every Time I Die song. Probably way more in tune with, you know how like the Cancer Bats will do sort of their punk thing. It was more in tune with that vibe. But I like that, dude. I'm a sucker Like when Every Time I Die does a breakdown and they just hit you with a good like chomp, 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 chomp,
Yeah.
chomp, 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 chomp. I'm a sucker for that shit because they do this thing with their guitar. I don't know how they fucking do it, but it's like there's something in their chuggas that like has this like roundness to it you don't hear on a lot of other. It almost sounds like it's rolling.
I think
I don't know. Does that make sense?
I think it's the mic technique. I really do. I think it's the way that they're like that. It's a production. Like it's got to be something like that because the way they capture the sound coming out, because it's very distinct, like you said.
It has like the sound. If we can get
palm mute, it's like a palm roll, like a dong.
Yeah, if we can get nerdy on like talking about the actual sound, it has this like roundness to it that you don't hear on typical chuggas.
But like just the amount of treble, so you have the identity. You can hear there's two completely different, or not completely, but separate guitar identities. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jordan, you can hear Jordan, you can hear Andy. I don't know which one of them is which, but I can hear that there's two different, like the tones they complement each other so well. Andy, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in because Mamma Mia, I love this one. Here you go. This is what, you know what I mean? There you go, guys. Hey, I have a theory that I want to float past you guys. Pound off in the comments. Before, after, and otherwise, let me know what you think. I have a feeling that this album is kind of a collection of leftover songs that they've had from their past 4+ studio endeavors. So like their past 4 albums, right? They did Big Dirty, Gutter Phenomenon, Hot Damn, and Last Night in Town, right? So maybe, and then something like that, because I feel like each one of these songs, aside from the first one, reminds me of another.
Shake your fucking paper at me, dude.
I just pointed at it so you know which one I was talking about. It reminds me of another Every Time I Die album or something like that. This reminds me of how they like were dialed in Big Dirty, like sound wise. The production sounds like this album. It doesn't. I'm not saying like they recorded it at that time, but maybe they wrote these songs at those times, and they were just like. Not like that. Oh, we need to put out the thing, but like wasn't it Steal This Album or
System of a Down?
Yeah, System of a Down. I think they had something where like they had such an influx of songs that they put out multiple. They were going to put out another one, but it leaked, right? Wasn't it like they had enough songs for 2 albums?
Is that are you saying is that the story of Steal This Album?
It's something like that. I can't remember. I know that the story is Steal This Album was it was like songs that they had written during their Hypnotize, Mesmerize.
Well, Steal This Album was before those.
Was it before?
Yeah, because it was 98. So
damn, really? Steal This Album's before those? No way.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
That was their first album.
Oh wait, I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't their first. It was before Hypnotize and Memorize. It was 02.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
When was Hypnotize and Mesmerize?
After that. Sorry, I haven't gotten to it yet, so I said a funny thing.
It was something. I thought that came out so close to each other. But I thought for some reason I remember it being like it was a bunch of like it was songs that they had.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's not that. I'm just saying it's before. Mesmerize was 05. Hypnotize was also 05. When did they? Really? System of a Down's only written 2.
What was Toxicity?
System of a Down's only written 2 other songs since
it was
05.
Toxicity. Sorry, it was Toxicity.
Can you guys get Pat, just wait. God damn it. If they could just get over their gay political differences to write more fucking songs.
Surge is putting something out recently.
Yeah, but it's Surge and not System of a Down, so I'm not giving a shit. Toxicity was 2001.
So maybe it was something like that. That was songs that like it was supposed to be like that both times.
You're right. In early 2002, medium quality MP3s of the album were released on the internet under the name Toxicity 2. The band issued a statement expressing disappointment that fans were hearing material that was unfinished, and they worked to release a completed, better quality version of the album, which became Steal This Album. You were right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a great. So I wonder if there's something similar to this where they're like, hey, like these are good songs. We can fucking do these songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if they were like, because that really is what this feels like. Because there's somewhere I'm like, I don't really identify with this. I feel like they're kind of past this. Not in like just like how Big Dirty left it so well that we're back on Gutter Phenomenon shit, guys. Like, you guys
see, I don't really hear the Gutter Phenomenon in it.
That one, like I it's almost now I'm getting it more. So like I think if it's similar,
maybe on that one. Yeah.
So this is
but
7. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, you know what? I think I kind of said this earlier. It is really hard to tell just because the production's so different, because the production on this is so much more dynamic than Gutter Phenomenon.
Yeah.
But like we were even saying though, like Gutter Phenomenon's not a bad album. It's just got dog shit production.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't even think having a writing style at Gutter Phenomenon's not really like a step back, although there are some of the songs that are a little bit like hand jobby here and there, but it's still a fun time. I would say, yeah, I don't know. I gotta listen to more. I gotta listen to more of this album, because also too, keep in mind for me, Big Dirty didn't woo me. I enjoyed it, but it didn't like blow my mind. But I will say, yeah, no, Pat, it didn't fucking woo me, Mister. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. How dare you? How dare you?
I love it.
But no, it didn't like fucking wowza me. No.
Wowie wow. Look at me in the chair.
Look at me. I'm the fourth Every Time I Die album.
So I love it.
But I did I did acknowledge the production value on Big Dirty was over the top. It was fucking great.
Flawless.
Mm-hmm. But no, I mean, so Wanderlust. Here's the thing, though. It's like Wanderlust is like whatever, but there was a couple songs on Big Dirty that had the same energy to me. So far for me, it's on par. It's still on par with Big Dirty. It's no worse than Big Dirty right now for me.
It ain't dirty, it ain't cleaner.
I didn't hear one word of that. Next song is called White Smoke.
Take it easy.
The best kind of smoke.
It comes in colors. Could be any kind of smoke.
There's a lot of smokes, but if I'm gonna pick one, that's my bad Trump impression.
That was good. I liked it.
Nah, it was horrible. I can't do a Trump.
Do it more times.
So on that song right there, it really reinforces what you said on the last song, where it feels like these could almost, I don't know if they necessarily are. I want to say they're not, but regardless if they are or not, like how you were saying, these feel like they could just be leftover songs from the first two albums, because there's like a band, there's a band. I know it reminded me actually of this one comedian that I don't want to shit on him publicly, but like there's this
Louis Anderson. It's Louis Anderson, guys. Sorry,
Yeah.
Louis. You gotta face the piper, my friend.
Yeah, Louis, you used to be the fucking man, and now you just don't do it for me.
Nice try dying. You're not gonna get away from this one, my friend.
No. No, there's a comedian. I remember there's a comedian I was a huge fan of back in the day, and then he just I don't dislike him anymore, but he just kept kind of putting out the same comedy special. So by the third or fourth one in, I'm watching. I'm like, I've seen this special already.
I have the same thing. Yeah, I have the same thing with a comic. The exact same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this album, that's what I'm realizing, because I'm trying to like. It's funny, in the context of the first two albums, you're like, this is very good, but you're like, I've kind of heard this already. And then in the context of I'm trying not to grade it on this scale, because I feel like you shouldn't grade it on what's to come. You should only grade it on what happened before it. But reality's reality. I've heard the songs already. I can't, it's like when you're in court and they're like, strike that from the record. Everyone in the jury, forget the words you heard that you're definitely not going to forget. It's like when
you saw him stabbing his wife. That was AI or something.
Yeah, just forget that thing you saw that's going to be super impressionable and really affect the case at the end of the day. So it's like, it's hard for me to not, every time I hear this, I go, dude, when they get to fucking when X Live, no, but for real, when they get to like, dude, Parts Unknown, when they get to the Radical, you're like, oh, it's gonna get so much better.
That's my, I can't.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna.
All right, let's
rip my computer apart. But no, I want to say
that'd be a great. We should clip that. Oh, Low Teens, that's good stuff.
That'll be in the. We should have seen it. Yeah. No.
We should have. That's when they do the Dan Schneider documentary about you.
That's slow. That's a slow fucking zoom in they do as me.
Oh, it was so obvious at the time.
But the Not Coming Home pop from over here, my friend, when he hit that Not Going Home every time, that had me. This should have been the single. This was like, to me, I think that if you're gonna be doing this, like if you're gonna do My Theory, which I'm glad that you're like 1 or 2 songs in, you're already on board with that possible theory of like, this might you might be into something there, Pat, because this definitely has some older vibes but more mature recording, like they're like maybe written before but like recorded now, and they're just like tweak it a little bit, add a little thing. The transition between the heavy and the soft in the song is so fucking awesome. Not only am I possibly turning around on the back half of this album, but Andy, I just added that song to my personal playlist, my friend.
Ooh, you want to know what's funny? So I'm reading their Wikipedia trying to see if there's anything in there like the System of a Down one where it's like these are old songs. Like I said before, they're probably not, but they might as well be with how they sound.
Yeah.
And you know what it says right here, Pat?
What?
So they finished up the album in May. The band supported Gallows on their tour of the UK.
Look at that.
During the tour, Buckley said the album was not done, and then they're not talking about Gallows. Wow, how the tables have turned.
Wow.
Gallows, not a band, just a tattoo on an idiot's leg.
And yours.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
I just stood up for you.
It's always interesting when you're like, when you kind of like go in the Wayback Machine and you're like, oh yeah, they used to headline things and they were a fucking band.
Oh man, Andy, don't do this to yourself. Let's just play the next one.
Sorry, I just got really sad about the world that used to be.
Get your knife.
I could have seen them, but my brother didn't take me to Warped Tour that year, and I'll never forgive him.
I saw him.
They're
pretty good. All right.
Oh wait, I did see them, just not with their original singer.
I saw them with the original singer, and I moshed with them.
Yeah, I bet you fucking did.
It's pretty cool.
All right, this next song, Turtles All the Way Down.
I like it.
I have lived every day of my life thinking only of what I should think. When I read back on everything that I have read of how I've lived my life. And in the process of doing so, I have missed out on the chance to be alive, just to stay an observer, of an impartial observer. Here I go again, I'm chasing my tail around the sun, standing beneath the tortoise under an elephant under the world. The gravity of the battle means nothing to those in peace. I can't believe I thought my thoughts meant anything. When we think we reach the end, we're only back where we begin. We think we reach the end, we're only back where we begin. Superman, Superman, Superman. We are starving to death on full stomachs, running miles, no hearts on all lives. If I had known all the house of false alarms, I'll just imagine the ammo we'd save. Here we go again, I'll come to your party if it goes. Until 4 question marks at least. 3 or less, and it's not worth my time at all. On nights like those, my absence trumps my company. When we think we've reached the end, we're only back where we begin. We think we've reached the end, we're only back where we begin. Superman, Superman, I truly believe I'll be remembered. And that even this sentence will be studied. Oh, will you think that I am wise 'cause I'm aware of that? Or am I just killing myself before they get me?
There we go. Turtles All the Way Down. Patrick, do you mind if I start?
I forget that that's what it was called. I'm sorry. That's what I'm laughing about.
It is a funny title for how, like, I gotta be honest, you know,
I'm writing
we are known non-lyric fellas. Why did I say that weird? We are known non-lyrical folk.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't pay attention to the lyrics. I gotta be honest, dude. The lyrics hit me in a big bad way. I think I'm gonna read these and make them part of my personality. No, for real though. Like right out of the gate, the first line where he goes, "I have lived every day of my life thinking only of what I should think," and it like makes me like that one hit me because I kind of like relate to that where you're kind of like in your head all the time, and also in there's that part of you where, especially being like a podcaster or a comedian, there's that part of you where you're like, dude, if I'm not interesting, people aren't going to give a shit.
Yeah.
So then you're like, you have this like constant, almost meta perception of yourself that is, I'm not saying it to sound interesting. It's fucking exhausting and gay as hell.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
so
just gotta get this out.
oh, you just feel like less of a man and a fucking dork.
We have a lot of feelings about this album. We obviously have to share.
Yeah, no, but like, and I'm reading through a lot of this stuff. Even that part at the end where he goes, "Truly believe I'll be remembered, and that even this sentence will be studied. Will you think I am wise because I'm aware of that, or am I just killing myself before they get me?" Which is that, like, that kind of is very interesting to me. Where it's like another thing about like being in your head, and like I can also relate to that. Like I was joking about it before we started like recording this part, where you're like in your head about, you know, will I come off like I fucking know what I'm talking about? Will people think I'm smart? And then you're like, you know, am I just gonna waste my time worrying that everyone thinks I'm fucking smart? You know what I mean? It just like that then degrades your quality of life. You know, I'm just lyrically, this one hit me. So if you say anything bad, I will cry.
Well, I was just gonna say the bassist was going off on this one. I feel like
bass?
Yeah, the bass. Like I never really paid attention to it, but he was like boom, 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 boom. Like he was like putting little stank on each one.
No, keep going.
No, that was like boom, 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 boom. Like he was booing all that. I think he wrote the song.
I feel like there were more parts that happened.
No. I have a theory now because he wrote. I think he wrote this song. I think he was vibing with Keith, and then he did not return for the next album. They famously do not keep bass players for more than one album. I think they're on this stretch right now where each album has a new bass player.
But they did at a certain point bring them back around.
Did they really? They brought this guy or like each one of them?
No, not this guy. The original bassist was in the band at the end.
And now that I find out, they're like, oh, cool, man, this song's actually pretty good. It's like a little different, and like it's like Keith is obviously connected with it. He's in the tub right now writing. But he's like, what do you want to call it? And he was just like, it reminded me of like, you know how Ringo is famously everybody's least favorite Beatle.
Yeah.
And in the one part when he's like, what do you want to call it? Octopus Garden. And then this guy's like, what do you want to call it? I don't know, Turtles All the Way Down. And it's just like, all right.
It is a silly
Can you
name.
make sure Randy's available for May of the summer when we're going to be recording the next one? Oh yeah, Turtles All the Way Down. That's great. That's hilarious. But also, what their Jordan and Andy don't really go off on this one too much. They got a little bit of chuggy wuggies and little harmonics and shit, but like overall, it's a rock and roll song. I like it.
Well, I was shocked how much I like this song because it really goes against the typical Every Time I Die song I like. Oh, by the way, here I have their Wikipedia up. So their bassist, they have like two bassists before their albums, like their main albums came out. So I'm not even counting them.
Okay.
But their original bassist who was on Last Night in Town, Hot Damn. He left and then he came back on Parts Unknown, I believe.
Then they started swapping drummers a ton too. They ended up having a fucking competition to audition for the band. Did you audition in that real time?
No bullshit. I really wanted to, but I could not have played Every Time I Die songs at the time.
I was just gonna see if I could just do a video where I didn't play drums, but I just said like I'm a really fast learner. And if you guys just patient with me, I've heard your songs. I know them. I air drum them all the time. I don't actually right now currently own a drum set. So if you guys had a drum set that I could use,
I air drum them so hard.
You guys are sponsored. You guys are probably sponsored by like something like Guitar Center or something. You know, like just be like, guys, throw us a fucking set, bro. And then like,
dude, I forgot about the.
I'll be really careful. I'll buy my own sticks.
I forgot about the drum covers, or I'm sorry, the drum auditions.
It was really cool too. I was really jealous, even though I had no ability to audition.
Yeah, I remember.
How about bassist?
So wait, when was it? So this video was posted 14 years ago, which would have been
20.
That would have been 2010. Yeah, I'm on. I'm on the video for the guy who ended up winning, Ryan Legger.
He played Ebola Rama. That's what I just said.
Yeah, you hear that 2010 audio quality? Yeah, I remember like legitimately thinking about it and then like watching that and then listening back to music being like, I can't play these songs.
Yeah, just like I remember being like, I play them in the car a lot. You know what I mean? Like I probably don't get them all the time, but I'm sure if you get me in front of a set, I could do it.
Yeah, if that happened if that happened after college, because I played a lot of drums in college because I was in like the jazz band and shit like that. If that happened after college, there was substantially more of a chance. I think it still would have, because every time I die, like they have, like I learned, I told you about it. I learned how to play floater on the drums. That one's not a, well, but even that one I learned my own way, because if you really listen to it, there's so many tiny little fucking like intricacies on it. But like floater's a song structure wise, it's a very straightforward song to get through. So even if you're not playing exactly what's on the fucking record, it's a easy one to get through if you know how to play the drums. But a lot of their songs are like weird and intricate, and I know the drums were kind of fucking weird for me, so I never ended up doing that.
I think there were tiers too. Like they're like obviously the first auditions, like you can send in a song and then you had to like send in multiple. So like you would have been like, oh fuck, I got past the first round for floater, and then they're like, all right, now send in another one. You're like, yeah, guys, we play floater again. Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, now you're having me like think about it and regret everything about my life.
You should have auditioned. Send it in now, dude. It's never too late.
That'd be so funny. Send it a fucking audition.
What if you got them back together? What if they're like, damn, this kid's passionate, man?
That would be sick. Oh my god, they see me play, even though their original drummer is in Better Lovers, but they see me play and they're like, Jordan's just like, you know what? I'm not mad at Keith, and Keith's like, I'm not mad at Jordan. And they get back together.
What were we even arguing about, guys?
Look at all the passion there is out there for us.
And what if they're like, hey, we're short on Andy. And then you're like, me?
I'll learn guitar, I guess.
I mean, I already lift. I'm pretty. And they're like, wow, you could probably lift the same as him. And you're like, guys, come on, guys.
They just make me play guitar.
I'm about to cry. If this really happens, I would cry.
I'd shit myself if every time I die I was like, can you play drums for us? I'd be like,
we're getting together. We need somebody to play drums for us. Andy, do you know anybody?
Me?
Dustin.
All right, let's keep it moving. This one's called Organ Grinder.
Kiss
each other.
We're sitting ducks, the moment will not pass. We are nothing more than mannequins.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Wait, okay, don't play. Thank you. Yeah. Was that you? Was that sound you or me? Where'd your audio go? Did I mute you?
Does this keep happening? Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for some reason my fucking audio just kicked out, like out of nowhere, and it just started playing out of my fucking speakers. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, okay. I thought because I was clicking on a different tab reading a message I got, and I was like, did I play something? Anyway. All right. Yeah, no, I like this song a lot. And it's similar to the last one, which it's just, you know, they're not even like, I don't even know, what am I trying to say? They just have their own unique characteristics.
Yeah.
They have these last two songs have a lot of personality to them. And it's you can really tell them apart. It doesn't just come off as like you were saying, like, you know, extra songs or whatever the fuck. It actually is like, no, these are just their own thing. So that's why I thoroughly enjoyed these past two songs a lot. They just had the like simplest way to put it. They just had their own pure personality to them, and that's like, I don't know, that to me goes farther than do the things I like, because I don't know. I just want to, when it comes to music, it's like I want to try to experience a unique expression of yourself. I paused because I was like, this is gonna get super hand jobby. But I was like, no, for real though. Like, that's what you kind of want when you listen to music. You're like, I don't even need the most high quality fucking thing. That's why we always joke remember when we first talked about Tsunami, when we both first discovered Tsunami, they're not the most technical band. They're probably not even actually their drummer's fucking nuts. Their drummer is really good at playing drums. But like musically, like they're not playing the most technical over the top shit. It's just, you feel like you're getting a very organic experience, a very honest expression of themselves, and that's what I'm looking for more than just do the things I like. So that's what I felt with this one, and it was great.
Yeah, I feel like it was another, like, there have been a couple songs that like sprinkled throughout that are like, oh yeah, this is truly like unique to this album. This is something that's like, it may kind of remind you of like, it's definitely Every Time I Die. The fuck out of here, asshole. Keep fucking with my wires. I think that's what it is. The fuck out of here.
Did the cat unplug you?
I don't know what's going on, but I'm certain it's, since he's laying on my fucking cords, it's definitely has something to do with it. But
hell yeah.
I like this song in particular. I was like, I wrote down, this song fucks. This is like, I'm loving the last half of this album, because it's like I feel like I think track 1, and I think, what was the other one that I was like, it feels like it almost feels like each, like there's like a handful of songs that were like, if this is these are some songs that we had that we can improve on, this is one they definitely improved on, because it feels like new Every Time I Die meeting old Every Time I Die, and it's in that new direction that, like I said, that just sludgier metal, like fucking, but like still technical and really well constructed. You know what I mean? It's a really well, this is another perfect Every Time I Die song. Like yeah. Like you are like you said, kind of like back to back hits, but you know,
yeah.
The other one, Turtles All the Way Down.
Right.
I'm never gonna forget the name of that song now.
How could you? Why would you?
I wouldn't.
You better fucking not,
don't even
dude.
fucking play like that.
If you do, I will shoot you with a gun.
I want to shoot this
consensually cat. When we post this on YouTube, consensually.
Mm-hmm. I do consent.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
Hopefully my sound won't kick out like a third of the way in here. Goodbye.
All right. This next one is called Host Disorder. Hold the damn phone.
Oh, you should have kept it going.
Do a quick twofer. You didn't like that one?
Is he singing about snake oil again, man?
Is he
We talked about this before.
What?
Did we talk about this before with him? He was talking about snake oil before. This guy, Keith.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was all right. I like it.
I mean, he's written lyrics for like 100 songs. He's probably said snake oil more than once.
Andy, that's an excellent point.
That was like, dude, did you see? I'm gonna bring this up again on Drag the Lake, so let's not get too deep into it. But someone brought up that Lil Wayne was using a teleprompter at a concert, and I was about to make the tweet, but I couldn't figure out the wording, so I gave up and just wanted to do something else. But someone said they're like, dude, he's got like 1,500 songs, literally writes all of them on the spot, and he's constantly drinking cough syrup. Let the man have a little bit of help.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. If any of them, because like I think Fat Mike does it all the time too, where like he did during the pandemic, he hosted a live recording of So Long and White Trash, Two Heaves and a Bean.
Yeah,
he did at his house. He did a live thing, and he was like, I don't remember most of the. He's like, and he actually brought up a point that I didn't realize. He's like, most of these songs I forgot. He's like, they don't have choruses. So like they're just long they're like stories. So like he had like cue cards, or he had like things where like he had people like flipping it, and then they ended up getting out of order, which was wacky because they're punks. But
Pat, can I say this?
Huh?
That's so fucking wacky.
It's so wacky. I was like, guys, what are you guys, drunk or something?
Yeah, Fat Mike's like aggressively. I like that a lot. I'm actually like laughing because I'm like, why? This might be from my perspective.
Yeah.
This might be the fucking first album where they're like, let's put all the good songs on the second half.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like the album's been good, but I'm telling you, like once I think like the sixth or seventh song, it like really started to fucking hit.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the songs coming up, and I forget exactly how the rest of them go, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure the rest of these are good ass songs. Not this normally is never the case. It's usually the first 5 or 6 rip really hard, and then it's a slow decline after that.
Yeah, it was almost like whatever their representation was like. Can you put the worst representation of yourselves as well as this album out, and also really lead with it?
And this is still the time of CDs, so people will be like starting from the beginning. They're not going to skip around. So streaming's not a thing yet. So can you make sure to put all the bad songs at the beginning?
Yeah, and also, Jordan, you know those paintings that you do, the stills? Yeah. Could you do like just kind of like a rough animation? Could you turn them all into cartoons? Yeah, sure, awesome. And it was just kind of like everything seemed like it was this. You know what? And honestly, just as artists, I hate to bag him for a big leap, but this does feel like a big leap album, as well as like a really a surprise gem on the second half.
Yeah, the second half's been on point. Sorry, I was looking up. So this next song, they have the audio version of it, but I know there's a music video. So, and it's the music video I always reference when I want to show a band that we are shitting on and eventually going to become friends with. When I want to show them the video you watch to make a live video.
Oh yeah.
It is After 1/4 of a Revolution.
Is that
so? Let's watch, in my opinion, one of the best live music videos ever. That's not loud enough. Hell yeah, bro.
They're so much fun.
Like, dude, there's nothing I love more than a good fucking music video.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally, you know what it is? Because it's like, it's just a well-made music video just focuses on, like, emotions and bringing out, like, either positive or exciting or sort of extreme emotions. Because it's not always, like, positive. Because, you know, like, you'll watch a spooky video or whatever the fuck where they're being, like, a metal... Yeah, spooky video, dude. You might watch some spooky ones sometimes. And you'll just be watching it, and they'll be like, woo! And then... yeah, dude. Yeah. We're having fun. Yeah, you know, there's definitely a lot of types of videos, but it's about drawing out sort of a major emotion from you. And it's just... They're just so goddamn fun, man. Because I think if you watch back the video, I think I was just sitting here smiling. Because I'm like, that looks like the best show ever. And that coincides with the point I always make on why it's important to have, if you're going to do a live music video, it's important to have a good, fun video.
Yeah.
Because you're basically like, you're selling your live show to me. You're letting me know, is it fun at your show? And every time I die, this is the best representation of that. Every time I die is making it abundantly clear. Like, you will go to the show and you'll have a story. You'll be like, oh my God, it was fun, but everyone was crowd surfing. And then you're like, then you have the fucking story like, oh, we fucking carried the guy to the back and the other to the front. And, you know, it's just a good fucking time.
Every Time I Die can kind of get globbed into a couple other bands that maybe take themselves too seriously. So maybe people think like, oh, are they just gonna go up there? Oh, fucking Every Time I Die. Like, no, you're gonna have a good time. Like, if you don't know them by now, then you will know by the end of this video that they are a hoot. This is I feel like this plays into my theory though from track number 5 about it being a jumble. This kind of reminds me of album 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? But recorded now. This is like that has that energy of like even what is it a God damn it, say it. I don't know if I can say it. Ebola-rama. God, I can't say it. I don't know why I can't say it.
You really can't say it? Just say it.
I promise you. Ebola-rama.
You're thinking too much. Just say it.
I know I am, asshole. And that never happens. That's why I don't know how to handle it.
That's why I'm responding negatively to these feelings.
I'm angry because I don't know how other emotions are. Okay.
I'm angry because I don't understand the current moment.
Thank you. But yeah, but this definitely does have Ebola-rama feelings, right? Like it does have that. But like they're like, but let's do it on fucking Epitaph's budget, man. You know what I mean? Let's fucking do it raw.
See, I would say
we have wireless now.
I would say it's a little bit more of a just you know, fucking straightforward cooking, cruising, just banger.
Yeah, they nailed it. They did a good job.
Yeah.
5 stars.
Video aside, that song fucking rips. It goes very hard. Yeah, dude. Once again, weird decision putting all the best songs on the end. Like literally,
amazing singles. What's going on with you guys? Why'd you pick the other ones?
It's so weird. Like legitimately, it's very weird. The albums they put first.
All the songs
or the songs.
Or just kind of like, what's going on here? This has no identity. And then you're like, there's the identity. Why don't you give Keith a little boop there and let's play that last. What's the next one? Sorry.
The Sweet Life.
Yeah, sorry. This is the one that's inspired the Disney Channel show, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I know I look worse for the wear, but I have everything at my fingertips. I've been infantilized by a pat on the back and an endless go ahead. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, when there's no one disapproving. Yet it's women that lack of ambition who keeps good men bedridden. Jesus Christ, I am forever making the same mistake. Yet it's women that lack of ambition.
hear that little that drum at the end? The whole fucking
Yeah.
There was a song earlier where there was very just on its own some big snare hits that you could just really hear the detail on. That was really fucking cool. And yeah, man, when they have the moments like on this song at the end and shit, you can really hear the higher quality recording. So that what's up?
I was just I was trying to find out if there was okay, so that's who it was.
You looking the other vocalist? I looked that up during the song too.
By the way, did you realize on after 1/4 of a
Pete
revolution?
Wentz?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? I didn't even notice that.
I've listened to that song so many times. Dude, I've listened to after 1/4 of a revolution so many times. What?
I'm sorry, I just laughing that we both were like, we were both looking up guest vocalists, and both of us were like, "What the fuck, Pete Wentz?" And and I just forgot to look. I was like, "Wait, what song?" Even when I was looking up, I was like, "Pete Wentz? What the fuck was Pete Wentz? Wasn't even a singer in Fall Out Boy, right? Wasn't he?" Pete Wentz?
He did a lot of backup vocals, and he'd have on certain songs whenever he wanted to shoehorn screaming into his songs. Yeah, no, Pete Wentz actually knows a lot of Fall Out Boy was a Chicago band, and they were apparently even though they were a super pop punk emo band, I think they fucked with a lot of the dudes in the hardcore scene and shit like that, because I think some of the dudes were in hardcore bands before Fall Out Boy or something like that. But yeah, no, I was gonna say on after 1/4 of Revolution, I've listened to that song so many fucking times, and to this day, I just listened to it. I can't tell you which part Pete Wentz is on. That shocked me when I read that.
Well, we have found out from watching the videos compared to listening to the album cuts that the mix is different. So maybe I wonder if they took it out for some reason in the video.
You know what? They might have, because they did do that on what was it? Kill the Music. When we watched the music video for Kill the Music, they took his. But the 1/4 Revolution, it's like a montage video. So
yeah,
I don't know if it would have mattered in that context.
Either way, it's very interesting. I had no idea they had this many guest vocalists. I know that they get into a clip where they get 1 or 2 per album, and they do have very interesting guest vocalists. Usually, one of them that ends up stealing a guy's job.
Yeah, no, that was cool. It was a good song. The utilization of I don't know if we actually said it, but it was Matt Cottran of the Bronx.
Yeah.
Which, did you ever listen to the Bronx?
No.
They're pretty good. I listened to them on and off just because they always kind of popped up. They were always one of those bands back in the day that they're one of the bands if you're really listening to music. And
I keep my ear to the streets of Brooklyn.
What?
I keep it real.
Oh, that was a oof.
I keeps it real. Oh, do you need that Warren a light show?
That sucked. Hell yeah, dude. All right. So yeah, you son of a bitch, you're throwing me off. Your fucking stickerooskies
with my hacks.
But anyway, the vocals from the dude from the Bronx fucking ripped. I really like the song. The only part I didn't fuck with was just, because I think they've kind of done it enough times at this point, just for no reason. And you're like, why? Why did you do that? I've heard you do it 1,000 times so far in the history of your band. It just felt shoehorned.
Honestly,
besides that, the song ripped.
I didn't have the lyrics in front of me, but I didn't hear any mention of Zach or Cody in this one either. So, if they're gonna bring it up, why not talk about the whole story, guys?
Yeah. What the fuck is that
talk about the sweet life with Zach and Cody, not with Jordan and Keith. Okay.
They were both in Big Daddy, but they played one kid because of child labor laws.
Right, because they found a loophole so they could still work their children to almost the bone, and then they go, now you go to school, you act.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence that if you make your kid act, you're a bad parent.
Yeah, honestly, and most people are siding with me on the Nickelodeon doc feeling, and I'm happy about it. So I'm a hero. You're welcome.
All
Megan.
right, so that actually was technically the end of the album, but we've got two.
Remix. Special edition. You get a T-shirt with it. I got this T-shirt with it and some extra tracks.
Fuck yeah, dude. One of those extra tracks is Buffalo 666.
Oh. Nice.
Someday.
Despite what you think, I can offer you nothing. I'm seasick and strung out and tired of adjusting. Hands on the dashboard where I can see them. Hands on the dashboard where I can see them. Let me think, I'm all backed up. Just let me think. If you would be my bride, the smoking mirrors, the blissful lies will know the house of the set. Learn the lines, learn the lines, learn the lines, learn the lines. It's all I'm asking. Still what we need and the rest we call love. Still what we need and the rest we call love. Take back the night, drop the captors and run for your life. It's not what it seems. Stockholm syndrome is access to grief. If you leave me, I'm coming with you, I promise you that. If you leave me, I'm coming with you, I promise you that. Get out while you're still got child. We're there in the headlights. Motionless till we're ripped to shreds. Stop following me around. Stop following me around. Learn to lie. Learn to lie. Learn to lie. Learn to lie. That's all I'm asking. Still what we need and the rest we call love. Still what we need and the rest we call love. Take back the night, drop the captors and run for your life. It's not what it seems. Stockholm syndrome's just excessive grief. If you leave me, I'm coming with you, I promise you that. If you leave me, I'm coming with you, I promise you that. Get out while you're still got child. Hands on the dashboard where I can see them. Hands on the dashboard where I can see them. So look up. The cheap thrill of our impending doom's all I have. The cheap thrill of our impending doom's all I have. The cheap thrill of our impending doom's all I have. The cheap thrill of our impending doom's all I have.
There we go. Buffalo 666. I think I've heard that, but not a lot of times. That was good. You know what that reminded me of?
Every time I die.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
X Lives.
No, it actually. Do you know? It's one of my favorite songs of theirs. I didn't want to join your stupid cult anyway.
Yeah.
It actually had a very similar structure and just going at that very fast tempo. It actually had a very similar structure and sound to it. That was interesting. But
It's also very interesting. That they didn't include it in the, I guess, the regular album for all you regos out there that didn't get the special edition like a fucking idiot. But because it really doesn't. It kind of is. It feels like a to be continued. This feels like a teaser for the next for X Lives. It really does kind of feel like, hey guys, guess what's coming up. Some fucking shit like this where it's like it's very chaotic feeling, but it feels so structured, like coming out of the fucking like the fucking crazy parts.
Yeah.
They're just like really riff heavy. They get into the just like it becomes like focused. Like it's really interesting.
yeah, it doesn't completely fit in with what we've heard on New Junk Aesthetic. So to me, it makes sense why it's a bonus track. It's like, and that's what you want in a bonus track where it's kind of like good, but you like get it. You're like, oh, okay, it doesn't completely sound like the rest of the album.
Oh, that's awesome. I added it to make a jujitsu playlist.
Hell yeah, dude. You're gonna fucking jujitsu so hard to that.
I'm gonna break somebody's fucking shoulder to that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, one more. Goddamn kids these days. There we go. Goddamn kids these days. They had a kind of vibe I feel like you don't hear a lot in Every Time I Die.
I wrote interesting, but not bad, but weird.
Yeah.
Right,
I like
the chugs were not chugs, they were chords, right? Like they weren't like when they're doing like there wasn't like like they didn't have the. It was really interesting. That I don't like, to be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever heard the song.
I've never heard this song.
I've ever heard this fucking song in my life. That's
never heard. Put the paper down, dude.
Shut the fuck up. I just wanted to show you.
God damn.
I haven't eaten my soup yet.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm a little cranky. I haven't had my soup. I've had my Gatorade, my Jello, but I haven't had my soup.
Oh, you're full of piss and not soup. I get it, dude. You get cranky.
I got bland food and running through my veins right now, man.
You're a soup boy, dude. You're a soup boy.
But that was good. That was a good song. I don't know if it's not my go-to. Didn't add it to a playlist, but I don't hate that song. Like, it was a good song.
Know. Dude, I'm still hung up. Like, after listening to these last two songs, I thought these last two fucking ripped very hard. And they had just a very unique Every Time I Die feel. Even though the last one I was joking kind of sounded like I guess the stupid cult song sounds like this technically. But no, like, it's so funny. Like, it's so funny where you're listening to these songs and the songs that preceded it. You're like, why did they go with those first couple?
Yeah.
You had so many good songs. Why
don't you swap those sons of bitches and just put those as the extra tracks and just be like, here you go, boners. You get these as extra tracks. And people can go like, oh, these are actually really good if you listen to them. But like, if you're listening to them at the beginning, you're like, all right, well, can we get to like 6? Can we get to like track 6?
Yeah, it's interesting. I'd love to someday if we get to interview them and they've hopefully never listened to this pod. No, I'm just fascinated by that, to be like, you know, what was the like thought process on the song? Because it's like also too, jokes aside, the first couple aren't. I'm not saying they're bad songs. It's just when you're presented with the tail end and these bonus tracks, you're like, that's the album, man.
Making a fucking like what? Like I can't do math. Hold on. Why don't you just make like an 8-song album? You know what I mean? A 9-song album.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny too with streaming and like no one's really like, you're not prioritizing the song structure to like a CD release.
Yeah,
is you don't get the bonus songs anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's I'm just like I'm like, oh dude, you remember that? Because they'd always put out the album, and then like a couple months or a year later, they'd put out the special edition, and sometimes it would have a DVD with it, or it would have bonus songs or like some live songs, and you're like, oh, that was always kind of fun. Because then like if you really liked the band and they had a fucking DVD, you'd be like, all right, I'm buying this album again.
Yeah. I think there was a thing with like, this was, I think, the first time the Big Dirty I loved. I bought and I bought that at like, you know, probably Specs or some shit. But this one, I remember I specifically ordered the special edition. I got the shirt with it. I got the fucking DVD with it. It came with the bonus tracks, all this other shit. Like, I fucking was really hyped about this one. I did like the shirt. It wasn't a bad shirt. It was basically just the cover art. And
for which one?
For New Drunk Aesthetic. The Keith's face. This.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where you booped him all the time. But yeah, I thought that was good though. I was pleasantly surprised with the second half for sure. That was really wonderful. I got some new songs for the playlist that a couple gems that obviously neither one of us remembered too well. And
a couple gems for the gym.
I can't think of a better way to end this one.
Hell yeah, and that's where I'll edit it.